So Nashville MudCats Franchise is back in the postseason. We made the playoffs in each of our 2 years of existence. This time around, we are still going up against an American League Central team after facing the Guardians in the Wild Card Series a year ago. But this time is the Kansas City Royals, and a name for the Royals on the mound that gives me a little PTSD. Kodai Senga in about game like 4 or 5 of Tigers franchise this past season. Damn near no-hit me. So, I've faced Kodai Senga after that, but pretty much only in Road to the Show. This is going to be the first game in a long time where I have to face this demon. We'll see how it goes. Completely different team. This MudCats team has power. The Tigers team does not. We got contact too, so we're gonna hope that we're gonna be able to touch him up here early. Squiddy Rock Jr. is on the mound for us. Missed about 3.5 months of the season. 3.92 ERA with a 10-5 record. I mean, you wouldn't think it. I mean, that's a record that could stand at the end of the season, but only 133 innings, 123 strikeouts. Squiddy Rock Jr. is our game 1 guy, and he will also bat 4th here in this lineup here today.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the MudCats. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in Game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
Coming your way next. Just about set, and towing the slab in this one, Joe Rock.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff.
Squiddy Rock Jr. with his second game 1 start. As the American League Wild Card Series will be underway, MudCats and Royals. First pitch swinging is Kyle Isbell. And Sauce Castillo is under that, so a nice start for Nashville. So given that during the regular season we only play the divisional games, we don't see the Royals. In fact, this is the first time that we are going to play them here with the Nashville MudCats, so relatively unfamiliar. J.D. Davis will bat second. Oh, God. Do I see what I think I see? They added it in game 2. Right. I wonder if it's going to go on our helmets, since we're a custom team. Change up in for a strike there on Davis. It's 1-1. Cutter, wow, that missed, but umpire gives us the call. 2 strikes here. Squiddy Rock Jr. has got a phenomenal curveball. See if we can garner a swing. Yes, we can. Chopper, third base. 2 away in the first. So now, I didn't really take a good glance at the Royals lineup, but you would think just about their only massive threat offensively. Bobby Witt Jr. Certainly don't want to leave pitches up, especially middle over the plate like that against this guy. Gonna miss out of the zone for sure. Slider chop foul. Maybe 2 strikes on Bobby Witt. Curveball. Foul. You want to be the bench? Well, you know, if I could oblige on that request, I'd try, but this is what I said we couldn't do. Bobby Witt, deep left field, 1-0 KC.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That was about as hittable of a fastball as just about anybody could throw. What'd we do? We missed with a fastball. Bad. Witt didn't get all of it, only 351 feet, but 100-mile-an-hour fastball middle up. And now it's Pasquantino. Cutter will miss. 304 average in the regular season for Pasquantino. Been a friendly zone from the umpires so far here in this one. If you're keeping track, it's about 2-0 in terms of favorable calls in favor of the MudCats, and we haven't even gotten a plate appearance yet. Fastball fouled away by Pasquantino. Slider down and in. That should have been a well-located pitch, but Pasquantino all over it. It might have been a little bit too well-located, if that makes sense. That misses inside. It's I mean, yeah, it's down and away, but too much plate. Freddie Fermin. I mean, that pitch has got to be right on the corner. We just didn't get it there. 16 pitches already with 2 away in the first. And now we can't locate the heat. Rushing the meter a little bit. All heat up top. Nice fastball from Rock. Can't make a mistake on this. Oh, we did. Chopper to Ash. Fired across the diamond. That'll end the first. Bobby Witt Jr. goes deep, and it is 1-0 Royals after a half inning. Damn it. Bobby Witt Jr. might just be the Jose Ramirez of this series, where you just don't face him. Well, so I talked about it in the menu. Kodai Senga. Last time I faced him in a full game, went into the 8th inning with a no-hitter back in late in March in Tigers franchise. MudCats order unchanged as we head into the postseason. Esteury Ruiz, where we'd love to have Evo in here. Season-ending MCL injury. Ooh. There's that forkball, and that was the pitch that did it back in late March. And I mean, that's a forkball elevated that just didn't do anything. It's coming at you straight, but it's well slower than his fastball, so it catches you out in front. And then he goes back to the fastball. About 10 miles an hour faster. We're too far behind it. Outstanding slider and a strikeout from Ruiz. Yeah, remember when the Saints were 2-0? That was... Saints were scoring like 50 points a game. Jordo bats second. 4-pitch strikeout of Ruiz.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I don't know what it is in my stupid head that forkball will probably get me a lot today.
One down, base is empty.
Ball one off the glove of the catcher. Fastball. A lot of foul territory here, but it won't even matter. It just hardly creeps over the line. Sheets with the catch in foul ground. 2 away, now it'll be Turbo Yoda. Well, if we could somehow find a way to do the same thing the Royals did. First 2 go down. Got our power now in Turbo Yoda. Gonna need a mistake from Senga. Up high. And when it's up high on Turbo Yoda, it is up very high.
And he deals.
Ah.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Thought we had it. I think we might have been a tiny bit behind that. And we were. Came inside with the fastball. It's 1-1 on Yoda.
1-1 now. Swings through that.
Damn cheeky little slider. And it's a little tough to decipher between the forkball and the slider, especially when the forkball's thrown well. 2 strikes on Turbo Yoda.
1-2, bottom of the first.
And he came with the heater. And he ramped up on it, too. We were late on 95 earlier in the at-bat. He came with 97. 1-0 Royals through 1. Steal. Now, let's just send Turbo Yoda down mid-at-bat and just run on to first base.
This park is absolutely electric.
See what the umpires do.
Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Cutter. This one misses. We'd been getting those calls kind of right around the black, maybe even a little bit beyond it. There in the first inning, not on that one. Fastball will miss as well. So 2-0 here on Velasquez. Cutter. Oh, what the fuck? Off the end of the bat. Leadoff single here for the Royals. A weak contact just over the second base bag. Nobody had a chance at it, though. That was a cutter off the plate away. And here's Gavin Sheets. Good fastball there from Rock. Sheets 234 in the regular season, 18 home runs, so respectable power. Runner on the move. We threw a changeup, and Gavin Sheets to the deepest part of the yard. Out into the concourse in center. It is 3-0 Royals. I know we timed this changeup well. Gavin Sheets just sent this sucker 480 feet. Oh, boy.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Not a prayer. It's one of the deepest home runs this ballpark's ever seen.
So here's Brown at the plate.
And even though we timed it up well, the changeup command just isn't there. Pitch was middle low, but that's still way too hittable.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we're going to have to hope. I mean, this does certainly shape up like the MudCats regular season. Changeup will drop in. How many times in 2025 did we fall behind early like this? Curveball, swing and a miss. Strikeout for Rock. Pat will throw down to first to complete it. One away.
can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table.
I'll keep that pitch in mind for sure. Here's Michael Massey, number 9 hitter for the Royals. Jammed him. Didn't mean to, but we did. 0-1. Don't leave that there. Don't leave that there.
Both the pitchers and the hitters, so standard strike zone, he's consistent with it, and the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much, so that's a good thing in this day and age.
A 1-2. Got him. Looking. Massey goes down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rott. I also didn't pay any attention to see if that Strauss logo was on our helmets there in that last half inning. Kyle Isbell, top of the order. Retired on 1 pitch in his first at-bat. It's shaping up to be that way here in his second. Long run for Turbo Yoda. But he gets there. Gavin Sheets goes deep. Royals with 2 hits in each of their first 2 innings, including home runs in each inning as well. Starting pitcher for this game, Squiddy Rock Jr. will lead off the second. Certainly not the type of leadoff hitter we'd like, but it's what we got here. If we can time up that slider, if he's going to leave it up like that, we can blast it out of here. Certainly need to see him do that a little bit more, though. No logos. Good. Apparently, the custom teams are immune. 1-1 on Rock. Elevated forkball. 1-2 on Squiddy Rock Jr. Came in with a heat. Fly ball left field. It'll get caught. Honestly, just lucky to make contact on that after he hangs the forkball at 83. Comes back with a fastball at 96. And he came back with a fastball inside as well. Ball high to Pat. Silver Slugger Award winner in the American League for catchers. Oh, my God. When he's burying that pitch down, there is no indication. You got nothing. Comes at you damn near straight. Slider in the dirt, Pat ahead in the count. There's a fastball in. Fastball down, one of my favorite pitches to hit. It's going to be a tough one to commit to when that forkball, especially when it, like I just said, when it's thrown down, you just don't know sometimes. Pat will foul away a cutter. And we'll stay alive, but we were late on that, so we might try and blow some gas by us here. He did. Successfully. Even expecting it, it was just located so well, I don't think Pat had a chance. 3 strikeouts for Kodai Senga. He starts away here on Lucas, as you'd expect. 0-1. Just missed with that fastball inside. Really about the only mistakes that Senga's made, you could say, are on the forkball. I mean, they've just been located up a few times and maybe one slider. Wow. I mean, what do you do with that? Right back up the middle with a slider, a base hit. Well, even though it is not looking good here early, we've got the no-hitter pressure out of the way. Ash with a runner on, 2 gone. Fastball buried down and in. Got to be on that, but you just can't. 2 fastballs down and in.
0-2 now.
Wow. Fuck the forkball, I guess. Came at us with 3 straight heaters. First 2 down and in, the last one up and away. J.D. Davis will lead off the 3rd for the Royals. Fastball a miss. Rock did have a quicker 2nd inning. The pitch count isn't in awful shape, but it's certainly not good. Slider, chop, foul, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 100 on the fastball from Squiddy Rock Jr. Trying to hold the Royals off the board for the first time in this game. Here's Bobby Witt. Cutter will miss. If we have to put Bobby Witt Jr. on, it is what it is, but you certainly don't want to do that intentionally because he has phenomenal speed. He's apparently got a good eye, at least to start this at-bat here as well. Cutter hit hard, foul. The 2-1. Good slider there from Rock. Gonna flirt with Phil in the count here. Curve ball, foul. Good swing there by Witt. Missed with it, but it didn't matter. Good rebound and not at bat by Squiddy Rock Jr. after Witt had homered off him in the 1st. And we missed with that bad. I mean, very lucky on that. Pasquantino, elevated curve, or a changeup rather. Didn't mean to put it there. Command's just not there. 2 strikes. Rock looking for a quicker inning. Go a long way. Curve on the ground. Uh-oh. That has not been a problem that we've had with this team really all season. Throwing error.
Sometimes even worse. When you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it. Man at first.
Curveball, chop to 3rd. Royals extend this inning. On the air. Extended it ourselves. Slider finds the zone, but once again, pretty bad location. 0-2. How the fuck did he make contact with that? I also don't really know why it seems that our crowd wears a lot of white when it comes to the postseason. Fastball on the inside edge. Squiddy Rock Jr.'s racking up the strikeouts now. MudCats hold the Royals off the board for the first time in this game. So leading off, Sauce Castillo, 8-9-1 for Nashville here in the third.
The pitch. Strike one.
The fact that I can't even get lucky and make contact on that pitch, dude. He's broken. Yep, here we go. 2 swings and misses on forkballs. Threw it again. I figured he would. Miss low, but if he clips the bottom of the zone with that, I mean, we're just boned.
And here it comes.
2-2 here on Sauce. All forkballs. Cutter. And well located. Strikeout number 5 for Kodai Senga. Needs something good to happen for us. Ball 1. Getting the head on the count is a good start. 35 home runs in the season for myself. 2-0. Went with the forkball.
You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. He was late there, strike 1.
I don't know why I can't time up his fastball. I mean, I do. I'm scared of the forkball.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Sharp little bite on the slider. Looked like a fastball, just even with that last one before it darted down and away. In the air, right field. That's going to get down. All the way to the wall and over the wall. Ground rule double the other way. Got lucky, made contact on one of those high heaters. And into the stands. Esteury Ruiz. Cutter. Damn it. Down low. I feel like Senga just has what might be the perfect repertoire to fuck me. We haven't even seen the slurve yet.
And it's second. Pitch misses there. That's ball
2-1. Do we have the speed to steal third? Yeah, probably. Are we gonna? No. Forkball. 2-2. Ah! He mixes up that fastball and forkball so fucking well. It is so infuriating. Look, the damn same.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Guy. Flied to right.
Jordo's our last chance here in the third. Nasty cutter. He's got at least 4 pitches going right now. Can't catch up to the fastball. Can't touch the forkball. Can't touch the cutter either. And the slider's got swing and miss. Swing and misses out of us too.
2 outs. That's in there.
He hung a forkball. 0-2. Ah! Damn it! How do we not hit that hard into the fucking gap? 0-2.
Kicks and fires.
And that gets away, not far enough away.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down.
Finally saw the slurve. There it was.
Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 hit is all they
On the bright side,
now in game number 1.
we're only going to see Kodai Senga once in this series. There's just no way they start him on what I think could be 3 days rest. Maybe even 2. Since all games are at home for us here. Ball 1. 50 pitches now for Squiddy Rock Jr. Man ain't there. Just ain't. In foul territory. Why would I not go for that ball? I got like 30 more speed than Turbo Yoda. Could have at least made it close. 2-1. Oh my God.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Fouled off, we'll go full. That's a frustrating take right there from Velasquez. He's fouling everything away because he's late on it. Let's try and bring a fastball in. Got him. 101 from Squiddy Rock Jr. He's racking up the strikeouts, but the first 2 innings right now have decided this one. Here's Gavin Sheets. We don't have fastball command. That's a change up and right around the same place he hit one out earlier. Got him with the cutter. Swing timing was good there from Sheets. Slow him down. Oh, God. He took it. Strikeout number 7 for Squiddy Rock Jr. And now Seth Brown. Brown 0 for 1. Squiddy Rock Jr. has been doing his part here the last couple innings. We got to get the bats going. Change up, chop foul. Got him. Strikeout number 8. Another one looking. Fastball just too quick. Couldn't react to it. The stuff on the mound is turned around. We need the bats to get going in a bad way. Or at the very least, have a good long inning so we can maybe get to the Royals bullpen in inning number 7. Turbo Yoda stands in. Ball 1. Fork ball that's located very well. I'm swinging at it. I swing and miss. No doubt. Oh, my God. I mean, so the worst part about this pitch is that, yeah, we're out in front, but we're not out in front by that much. And yet we still can't touch it.
Yeah, the righty deals.
Up high, 2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Every time we think we've caught on to something, we just haven't. 2-2. Oh, good take on that. See if Senga brings us something. 3-2.
Righty to the plate. And looking for the can.
Both starters in this game have 8 strikeouts. And Kodai Senga just dotted a backdoor cutter. Ball 1.
Outside, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Locations has got to be his strength right now. Slur. Elevated fucking slurve. And he threw it as hard as he could, too. That thing can get into the, or it could go as low as the high 70s. Went 83 there on that.
One down, base is empty. And a foul.
Slider at 84. Weren't on it. That's just the strength, I think, of Senga. It's just the speed differential just on everything. It's just slightly different. Makes it tough to time up anything.
That misses.
2-2. Pitch number 59 upcoming for Senga. Foul that cutter away. But got to be on that. I mean, right on the tail end of good timing. Still can't barrel it up. Foul it away. Fouled off again. 96. I can't barrel up anything this guy's got. We've seen 4 different pitches in this at-bat.
And the right-hander deals.
Fork ball, and I couldn't tell you how, but we got a piece. That pitch was so low. We've swung and missed it. Pitch is left up higher.
And a pitch.
Oh my! Squiddy Rock Jr. to center field! Over the glove! MudCats on the board. It is 509 feet. Damn, I wish that came with runners on base. Watch out to the people in line at the snack shack.
And now Patrick Mack. Outfield playing very deep. Not wanting
Holy.
anything over their heads.
3-1. Fork ball.
Miss, as he was out front that time.
First pitch, fork ball, just low.
And a good eye there.
Ooh. Did not get the call. 1-1. Senga's energy dwindling quickly. Still only 1 away here in the 4th.
The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
I think we get this into the bullpen. It becomes a whole new game. Damn.
Right there.
Why? Because at the very least, if you see something down like that, it ain't going to be a fucking fork ball. If they go to the pen, odds are 2-2. When with the fastball, I think he knows what he's doing. I mean, that pitch combination's real tough. We go full. Fork ball.
He misses, struck him out. And Chris,
Fuck that pitch.
speed by keeping him on base.
9th strikeout for Senga. How many do we think? Because I haven't been keeping track. How many do we think are on that fork ball?
Get him out of there and deal with the next guy.
The break on it just comes so late. I mean, even when it's right in front of the plate, it's still above the belt. Look at where it finishes.
Now it's the second baseman, Lucas Jack.
Here's Lucas.
That one
Fork
misses.
ball.
1-0.
Missed call there from the umpire. Lucas will get ahead.
A swing and a miss, and that's
Even when it's hung, you can't fucking touch it. I hate that pitch. I hate Kodai Senga.
and now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated.
1-2 here on Lucas. 71 pitches for Senga. No doubt he'll be back out for the 5th. Fork ball, he threw it, but found the zone. I caught it. I knew what pitch it was going to be, but, I mean, I'm so used to that thing darting just below that you try to check it, and it don't matter. He fucking dropped it in the bucket. Now Squiddy Rock Jr. gets the Mudcats on the board. Now he's back on the mound. Been dealing the last few innings. Since the third inning started, he has been outstanding. Nothing's really been hit hard.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Curveball, got a piece. 9-1-2 for the Royals here in the fifth. Ripped it foul. Massey ready for the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits.
Swing and a miss. Wasn't where I wanted the changeup, but it worked out. Strikeout number 9. So here is the top of the order. Kyle Isbell. Game wants us to watch out for the drag bunt. Doesn't happen there. Didn't know where I wanted to go. Pitch number 70. In the air left field, shallow. Sauce Castillo there, 2 away. In this 2025 season, it has been the middle innings where when we struggle early at the plate, that's when we finally start to kind of come around. J.D. Davis, strike 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Cutter also found the edge. 0-2. Oh. He's got a piece of that. Not much.
0-2 to Davis.
Fastball too much. 10 strikeouts in a postseason game for Squiddy Rock Jr. Royals 3, Mudcats 1.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Ashton Ziegler.
7-8-9 for Nashville. Here in the 5th off Kodai Senga.
The right-hander back to work.
Ah! Finally got something. One of his elevated breaking balls just kind of jammed us and right to the second baseman. 1 pitch out. That's not going to help us. Hanging slider. Starts Sauce off the same way. Started off Ash. Went to the cutter that time. Quickly 0-2 in Castillo.
1 down, base is empty.
Ripped the fork ball, but a play at the corner, and Sauce is out. That might be the first time I put a fork ball in play all game. What a play by J.D. Davis.
And now Jordan Nixon doubled in his first AB.
That was also Senga's worst fork ball of the game. Ball 1.
Just misses a ball and no strikes.
Double back in the 3rd inning. 77 pitches for Kodai.
Righty delivers.
In the air. Right center field. Is this one going to have a chance? It's high up there. It's gone! 3-2.
It's 3-2.
On the strength of 2 solo shots. The Mudcats are back in it. I was hoping that was just going to continue to slice. The more it sliced, the shorter it had to go. That is the fourth MudCats hit of the game. The second one that's cleared the wall. Royals have 4 hits. They also have 2 home runs. Back to the forkball. And even Kodai at this point in the game, still locating it well. Now back to the heater. I mean, anything coming in at you like that, it could be either one of those 2 pitches, fastball or forkball. You pretty much just got to try and guess right. Ruiz nearly got hit. 1-2. Where does he go? We've seen him throwing that backdoor cutter at times in this game. Check swing on a slider. And I don't know if the check swing even mattered. I think they're going to call that a strike. MudCats trail by a run. But Kodai Senga, his end is hopefully near. Best case scenario, he's out by the end of the 6th.
Top 6. So up now for Kansas City.
Bobby Witt Jr., we just can't make a mistake here. Go to our pitches that we can locate well. That one located well. Fouled off, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2 here on Witt. 76 pitches for Rock, so we will head to the pen. This early, give me Strom. I really don't want to go to Leclerc. I really badly don't want to go to Leclerc, but we're going to warm him up. The 0-2. Oh! Of all hitters to have that called on you.
Here's a 1-2.
Rip foul. How's Bills Chiefs going, by the way? Got a replay right now. The 1-2. Witt fouls it away. Ooh, Buffalo. An extra point happening. 30-21. Let's go, Bills. The 1-2 again. Got him looking. Down goes Witt. I don't know why he took that pitch of all of them. Certainly take that. Here's Pasquantino. Fastball. Got the call. 0-1. Change up, rip back up the middle. Ruiz gonna try and get over, cut it off, cannot. All the way to the wall. The good news is Pasquantino not quick. He will only get up to second base. I think a mound visit is going to be necessary here just in case this starts to come off the rails. I certainly didn't expect that ball to just keep going on us. Strom and Leclerc will be ready if we need them. Fastball misses. Cutter, left field, right at Sauce. 2 away. Sauce has been a busy man in left field today. That last ball, I believe the first that had been hit at Ruiz, and Turbo Yoda's only had 1 catch so far in the game. Velasquez with 2 gone, strike 1. 85 pitches for Squiddy Rock Jr. Slider just missed. Cutter, well located and fouled off. 10 strikeouts on the game for Squiddy Rock Jr. Oh. Oh, that is the latest swing I've ever seen. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. You're late on that curveball that much. I'm bringing you gas. 11 strikeouts for Squiddy Rock Jr. Oh, wow. They bring Kodai Senga out now. And it'll be the left-hander, Daniel Lynch, to enter. 10 games on the regular season, sub-3 ERA. Against a very heavy right-handed lineup. In fact, we don't have true lefties. 2 switch hitters. Everybody here against Lynch will bat from the right side. Knuckle curve in for strike 1. Down low. Not a lot of gas out of the left hand to Lynch. Fastball 91 to 95. Does have that knuckle curve. It's going to be real slow on us.
Ball to strike.
Chopper right back to Lynch. One away. So we certainly got into the bullpen a lot quicker than I would have expected against Senga. Here's Turbo Yoda. Ball 1. Sinker could play an important role here in this inning or more for Lynch. Struggling to find base runners all game. Being ahead of the count could be huge. Got to be ready for that. Everything's just been down and in. Wasn't ready for that. Went with the slider. And despite his fastball not being all that quick, he can throw the slider up to 90 miles an hour. Chopper again. Bobby Witt Jr. grabs it. Turbo Yoda's out. 2 away here in the 6th. So our starting pitcher and designated hitter, Squiddy Rock Jr. From the right side. On the ground, right to the second baseman. That's a pitch we can homer on. 1-2-3 go the MudCats in the 6th. Good job by Daniel Lynch. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in the 7th. As the MudCats will head to the bullpen. Most likely.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets. All lefties making the move. Matt Strom will enter. In terms of our off-season acquisitions, Matt Strom in the regular season was one of our more reliable. Left-hander will come in and face nothing but lefties here. Fastball in the air. Ruiz is quick. Is he quick enough? Deep and caught on the backhand, Ruiz! Oh, the ground he had to travel to catch that ball. Really feel like Gavin Sheets is the big threat in this series. Bobby Witt Jr., of course, but wow. Slider slicing foul off the bat of Seth Brown. Brown 0 for 2 and now down 0-2. Cutter just misses high. Come on now. Change up, not a good pitch. Got to throw that a lot better. 2-2. Fouled away again. 6 pitches already for Strom. Fastball fouled off again.
2.
Seth Brown doing a good job of staying alive. Slider fouled off, dude. Everything just been around the edges outside of that fastball there on pitch 6. He's fouling everything away. Fastball is fouled off again. Pitch number 9. Swing and a miss. Maybe that's what we had to do, make a mistake in location. Because Brown couldn't touch that. 2 away in the 7th. Here's Michael Massey, who struck out twice. Throw that slider well. Come on. Fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Oh, right back up the middle. That was a sinker. I think it was located real well. Top of the order will swing around here on Strom. Kyle Isbell is their leadoff hitter. Thankfully, another lefty. Slider will drop in, but not the best pitch from Strom. Back to the pen. Give me Snell. Give me Dix. And a mound visit. Once again, just in case this goes poorly. Change up. Wow, he was way out in front. 0-2. Sinker away. Pulled. Just foul. The 0-2. Popped up in foul territory. Pat is there. Strom comes on, allows a single, but more or less does the job. Stretch time here in game 1. Pat has struck out twice. Faces the left-hander Daniel Lynch. Fastball just got in on us. Didn't expect it. Just about had it, though. 0-1 here on Pat. Damn! Damn it! What do we got to do to barrel something up today? Good timing trying to pull that to left field, and it's off the end of the bat. 1-2 on Pat. Nobody out in the 7th. On the ground. We have not had a ground ball beat the Royals defense all game. It's been tough. Daniel Lynch, since he's been in the game, doing a good job. In the air to right, but foul. Didn't even have home run distance. Off the end of the bat there for Lucas. Sinker, middle away. Couldn't pull the trigger, but it ain't going to do us any good. We stink on fastballs inside. 0-2. Back up the middle, and this. Oh, it's gloved by Witt. We can't buy a break, man. Lynch will exit. Here is Chris Stratton. They bring in a different pitcher as Ash steps to the plate. I think we may have went. No. 1-0. Fastball just a little bit low. But it's nice not to have to worry about the forkball and those fastballs low anymore. Missed with it again. Are we that late in that game already? Chiefs lost? Sweet.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
3-0 here on Ash. 2 away in the 7th. What's going on here? Oh, they're looking at a... Oh, wow, we really are that late. I got the 4th down play on the TV right now.
Let's see if he gives her anything to hit here.
3-1. Well-located fastball. All fastballs from Stratton. 2-out walk. Before Ash even tells me to steal, I feel like we might steal. Not a lot of heat on the fastball. Not our fastest space runner, but we're going to try and go for it. First pitch, Ash on the move. It is a heater. Throw down in time. A perfect throw from behind the plate erases the threat. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Damn it. So Matt Strom's still on the mound. Righty, righty, lefty is Pasquantino, who is much better against right-handers, but I feel like to get through Bobby Witt Jr., we're going to turn this over to Harry Dix. Yeah, I knew it was going to be close. Well, let's start Davis off, a taste of their own medicine. The forkball. Dix forkball at 89 with a power fastball. Fastball in, 0-2. Missed with that. Opposite field, all the way to the wall. J.D. Davis with a double before Bobby Witt Jr. will bat. Bobby Witt Jr. with a home run back in the 1st inning. Long time ago.
And now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Forkball was hit there. Here's Witt. Good fastball. Witt behind that. Break tendency here a little bit. Curveball. That's chop foul. Early on the swing there was Witt. We know what he's looking for. Let's see if he can hit it. Fouling it off. Forkballs and foul that away as well. I was actually just trying to waste a pitch. Go a little bit lower there. Come on. What do we got? Witt fouls that one away as well. Need an out here. Ugh. At the very least, he finally took something. First 6 pitches of the at-bat were, well, essentially strikes.
Coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
The 1-2 just missed.
2-2 here on Witt. 8 pitches in the at-bat already. Swing, chopper. Will not advance the runner. That is a big first out against Bobby Witt Jr. We do have a bit of a problem here, and that is Vinny Pasquantino has to bat. We cannot put in Blake Snell. Forkball in the zone. Pasquantino is 2 for 3. Curveball, chopper to Ash again. Oh, Harry Dix, after allowing the leadoff man on, has gotten 2 phenomenal results. That leadoff double hasn't moved. And here's Freddie for me in 0 for 3. Fork ball down the line. And the Royals are going to go up by 2. A forked ball. Must be nice to be able to hit that, Kansas City. He just spiked it into the ground, and it was just perfectly down the left field line. My envy cannot be overstated in their ability to actually hit that. And that pitch was away, he still pulled it. So it gets a little harder here for the MudCats, but we've done this before. Another forkball snagged by Lucas. Bottom of the 8th we go. What a massive play defensively. Oh. That got rocketed. The Royals hit that pitch hard 3 times in that inning. It is 8-9-1 here for Nashville. Chris Stratton remains out there. Change up on the inside edge. Will Smith, John Schreiber warming up. Might see Schreiber here in this inning. That's right. 1-1. Too late. Sinker at 93. Caught me a little off guard. Now 1-2. Rocket back up the middle by Sauce Castillo. MudCats are very much alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream of. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get the ball.
Stratton missed with a slur. And I think about stealing a base. But we do have, well, me up at the plate. 2 for 2 with a home run. In the air. Center field. I don't think it's deep enough. That's a big part of the ballpark, and Sauce will have to retreat. So now with Ruiz coming to the plate, I do think the move will be to try and move Sauce Castillo up, even after the throw from the catcher on our last stolen base attempt. We'll see if Sauce can get a better jump. A little. It's another heater. The throw is wide. Stolen base, Sauce Castillo. Runner in scoring position. And now a base hit should score a run. 3 strikeouts for Ruiz. Down the line, right field. That will get down, and Sauce will score. Ruiz might have a chance at 3. We're going to hold him at second. MudCats are only down 1. Massive hit for Esteury Ruiz. So now bring up Jordan. We're a single away from tying this game. Elevated slider. Same pitch that Sauce Castillo hit. Down the line again, but foul. Jordan's 0 for 3 here tonight in game 1. Fly out, strikeout, ground out. Set us up real well for that slurve, and it's 0-2. Wow. Felt like we weren't that off of that. And now bring in Alexis Diaz, who wasn't even warming up at the start of this inning. 48 games in the regular season, ERA just over 6. And he faces the Turbo Yoda. 2 fastballs, both a 4-seam and a 2-seam, and a slider. Ball 1. I feel like this move kind of plays into our hand here a little bit. Turbo Yoda 0 for 3. Ball high, 2-0. Yeah, go ahead and walk us for Squiddy Rock Jr. Do it. In the air! Left field! Turbo Yoda has given the MudCats the lead! So now we have to scramble to get Duran up. We should have had him up the entire inning. Turbo Yoda in game 1 might have just saved Nashville. Oh my! All it was going to take was a fastball in the zone. We're looking for it the whole time. So we need to quickly get into the bullpen. We could go with Snell. And actually, you know what? That's what makes the most sense. We got 3 left-handers due up. So Blake Snell, our closer of a year ago, is going to be the one to handle it. 5-4 MudCats with 2 out in the 8th. Good slider there from Diaz. Generally wouldn't swing at that, but I thought we could get it. Fouled off. Off the end of the bat. 0-2. Even a base hit or just a long at bat could go a long way. Well, I guess not really anymore, because Snell will be the one to handle the 9th, and he's been up a while. Misses inside with the slider. It is 1-2 on Squiddy Rock Jr. And now 2-2. Right back up the middle. Squiddy Rock Jr. with a 2-out single and a slight chance maybe to add on a little more, especially with Pat coming up. Three runs already here in the 8th. Good slider there. Deceptive one as well. If I was Diaz, I'd throw nothing but that pitch. No matter where it is. So far, he's listening. If we're allowed to just sit on a fastball, identify it, it could go a long way. 4 sliders. I'm looking for it. See if we can hit it if we get it. Nope, it's all sliders. Pat will strike out, but the Turbo Yoda with an 8th inning, 2 out, home run to give Nashville the lead. And Blake Snell will come on and hope to give Nashville the Game 1 win. So here he is. He doesn't get a special intro, but 21 games in the regular season, high ERA. But this is our closer from year 1 here of MudCats Franchise. 2-time Cy Young winner. 3 lefties due up in the inning, and it's 7-8-9. Gavin Sheets is the first one, who has certainly put a charge into a bunch of balls so far in this game. Changeup fouled away, 2 strikes. I really think Sheets is just the biggest threat, and we've really got to do what we can to get him out. Swing and a miss! Snell got him. Slider out of the zone. Here's Seth Brown. 0 for 3 tonight. Fastball would just miss from Snell. Oh. Okay. All right. Change up, chop foul. At least we got a swing out of Seth. Broke the ice a little bit. Rocket over the head of Lucas and into the deepest part of Bridgestone Stadium. Turbo Yoda's throwback in is going to have to be a good one. I don't know if it's going to matter. That's going to be a triple for Seth Brown. A rocket right over the head of Lucas. And Brown just turned on it.
It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
These next 2 batters are crucial. Michael Massey. Strike 1. We certainly don't want this to get to, I believe, J.D. Davis. The right-hander bats second in the order. Slider low. Yeah, see, why does our home crowd wear so much white in the playoffs? A little goofy. Fastball in. Need a big pitch. Need a big pitch. Well, we may have got one. That's not deep. Sauce Castillo there tagging the runner. The throw from Sauce is in plenty of time, and the game's over. Why would they tag the runner? MudCats win game 1. What a performance. We've done this all season long. But man, oh man, it feels different in the playoffs. This is just the formula for winning games for this team. Trail early. Because we're going to come back. I swear. Nashville takes game 1. 5-4. 2-run home run in the 8th inning for the Turbo Yoda. Harry Dix gets the postseason win. Alexis Diaz the loss. And Blake Snell comes on and shuts the door. The MudCats lead the American League Wild Card Series 1-0.